who, whom, whose, which, what. Have you ever wondered what words to use when asking questions about people, things, or ideas? Well, look no further than interrogative pronouns. In this video, we will explore what interrogative pronouns are, how they work, and how to use them in your writing and speaking. So let's get started. But what are interrogative pronouns? They are pronouns that help us answer questions related to people, objects, and ideas. And these interrogative pronouns are also seen as the 5W. Why 5W? Oh, easy, because of who, whose, which, what, whom. All of these interrogative pronouns start with the letter W. The indefinite pronoun of who is used when we are asking about people. For example, who is she? Who is she? She is Emily. She is Emily. Who is he? Who is he? He is Mr. Rogers. He is Mr. Rogers. Who are they? Who are they? They are Lucy and James. They are Lucy and James. Okay, so when do we use the word whom? First of all, the word whom is used in a very unnatural and rare way. But when we use it, we must remember that whom is receiving the action in the sentence. For example, whom are you talking to? Whom are you talking to? Whom are you talking to? Whom is receiving the action in the sentence. Whom is being talked to? Whom are you looking for? Again, we are looking for somebody, right? So that whom is receiving the action. It's an object form. Object form, an object pronoun is a pronoun that receives an action. For example, if I say, he helps her, her is the object pronoun because she is receiving the action of the help. He is the subject and he is offering help. He is helping her. She is receiving the action. The same dynamic happens with the word whom. Whom is receiving the action in the sentence. Whom are you looking for? Whom are you looking for? The same thing here. Whom are you thinking about? Are you thinking about? Whom is receiving the action in the sentence. Now, whom can also be used as who. For example, whom are you talking to? You could also say, who are you talking to? Or whom are you looking for? Who are you looking for? Whom are you thinking about? Who are you thinking about? Note the prepositions in these sentences. To, for, about. In the case of to, we can use this preposition in the beginning of the sentence or in the end of the sentence. When it has to do with the prepositions such as for and about, these are used only in the end of the sentence. What? This interrogative pronoun is used for inanimate objects. For example, what do you prefer? In this case, what can substitute the noun, and we don't need a noun in order to use what. We can just say, what do you prefer? But we can also use a noun. For example, what book do you prefer? What book do you prefer? Or, in the case of people, what is Jack? Why are we using a person in this case? Well, because it has to do with profession. For example, we can say, well, Jack is a doctor. What is Jack? Jack is a doctor. When we use what related to people, we're asking about their profession. What are they? Are they a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist? What are they? Right? Take a look at these persistent phrases. For example, what about? We could say, what about going to the movies? Or, what kind of? What kind of movie do you want to watch? Or, what if? What if you go with me to the movies? Which, which is used for choosing from a limiting amount of subjects or people. For example, take a look at the blue pair of shoes. We also have a white pair of shoes and orange with blue pair of shoes. We have 3 different types of shoes. Which pair of shoes do you want? As you can see, I'm giving you 3 options and you can choose. Which pair of shoes do you want? The same thing happens when we're talking about people. Look at these 3 people and I will ask, which person is ready to work? Which person is ready to work? We can see that it's very easy to answer this question. The lady in the red sweater. Whose? Whose? When do we use whose? First of all, whose is a possessive form. Whose is a pronoun used to show possession or ownership. For example, whose shoes are those? Whose shoes are those? Those shoes are Tim's. Those shoes are Tim's. Okay, next example. Whose sweater is this? Whose sweater is this? This is Anne's sweater. This is Anne's sweater. Time for a quiz. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is your name? A. What? B. Who? C. Whose? Is your best friend? Is your best friend? A. Who? B. What? C. Whose? Next question. Parents are those? Parents are those? A. Who? B. What? C. Whose? If you're interested in knowing more about the indefinite pronouns such as someone, anybody, everybody, and the rest of them, well, click to watch the next video and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe.